Hey everyone, good morning. I am here going to make a video for you guys on just strictly the foundation so that you can go back and play this video if you've purchased the foundation or are interested in it and how it goes on. Hold on. Let's see where all my stuff is. Okay, so I'm gonna do this so that you're able to watch a quick video. My lives sometimes go on for like 45 minutes. So I just wanna do this so you can catch up with foundation only and concealer powder. So just our face, and that way it's an easy reference you guys can go back to. So this is morning session with Cindy on doing your foundation, okay? So first thing we're gonna use is our first base primer, and it's about 3 to 4 sprays. What that primer is gonna do is set your makeup for you and allow that to stay all day long with a clear, nice canvas. It's going to help smooth your lines and pores and give an even more distributed finish with the makeup, right? So primer is always a good investment. So first thing we're gonna do is we've wet our blender full, and we're gonna take that in the foundation and do one twist. That's gonna take care of one half of your face, okay? So I like to take this and kind of swipe this on all over one half of my face. It takes very little of this makeup. This is professional grade makeup. This is a wax-based product. So this product is going to continue to go on as you use your tool, right? So we're using a blender full to do our foundation today. This is gonna give you a light to medium coverage as far as how much makeup's going on your face, but because this foundation is 50% pigmented, you're able to get really beautiful coverage with very little makeup, okay? So I like to pounce that. Make sure you're getting in the corner of your nose. I like to go a little bit on my eyelid and a little bit over my lips so it helps my lipstick stay put. Make sure you blend that up into your hairline. Just take what's left over on your blender. Blend down your neck. You don't need to go all the way down, but you want to do a little blending, right? We want this to blend in and look like skin. Second side, same thing. You're going to go into your foundation. Mine is out of the container right now, but go into your foundation, put in, twist, turn, okay? Look at that coverage, amazing. And the beautiful part about this is you're getting this coverage without having a cakey, made up face, which a lot of foundation does. It does that to you. I mean, you can buy 24-hour stay foundation, but you're gonna look like you're wearing 24-hour stay foundation, right? The beauty of this product too is you can use it so many different ways. If you use this foundation with a brush, you're gonna get much more coverage, even more than this, which is unreal. So maybe for something like you're doing photos, a wedding, a big event, you can go a little bit into this a little more. If you want even less than this, you can mix it with our Glow Drops or One Drop Wonder, which is a carrier oil, and turn this into more of a BB cream. So there's a lot of different ways you can use the foundation. It doesn't have to be just the way I'm doing it, okay? This is just the way I prefer because I like a little more coverage. I have some sun damage on my skin and I like to give myself a little more coverage. Now, what I like about this, you can see, is that you still have a really nice look. It looks like a little dewier skin, right? I don't look like I'm wearing caked on makeup. It just looks like skin. Okay. Next, what I'm gonna do is go into concealer. I'm using a lighter concealer for under my eyes. This is waterproof. This concealer is extremely full coverage. So if you are looking to cover up anything, let me know. Your concealer match too goes with your foundation color that you pick. So when I'm matching you for foundation, I will then let you know what concealers are available for you for what you want them for. So under eye, If you have dark circles, sometimes you need to go with a different color. If you have darker skin and you have more of a dark brown underneath your eyes, you would go with something with an orange base, right? That's going to combat that dark. It's amazing, but it's just like art, right? Certain colors do certain things. It's the same way with makeup. So I'm using a brush that is not from LImeLife. It's a NYX brush. It's actually for highlight, but I love using this brush for concealer. For me, it just does a really nice job blending. And you don't have any lines, right? You don't want big white lines underneath your eyes. So you can really blend this and give yourself the coverage that you want. Okay. Now, if you're going in to combat anything that you wanted to hide as far as any blemish or anything else on your face, you would go into a different color concealer for that. Anything in a light concealer is going to highlight. We don't want to highlight a blemish, right? We don't want to highlight something on our face that we don't want, right? So this is where I have the most sun damage. It's the left side of my face, which if you don't know, that's because when you're driving your car, the left side of your face gets sun all the time. So you typically have more damage on the left side of your face. It's very common. So I like to go in with a concealer and just kind of combat that area a little bit more. So I'll go back in with my blender full and I'm just gonna pat that, dab that around here and mix that in. Okay, I've already blended my concealer with my brush pretty well, so I don't need to get crazy with that. All right, next up, you have choices when you do your powder. Powder is important. It's going to set and mattify our face. It's going to give us that flawless look, that airbrushed appearance. So this is our translucent powder. Okay, it's a clear, it's a white powder. This is a wonderful product. Everyone can use, and it gives you a really nice look. The other one is our HD pressed powders. Now these are colored and they match your skin. So they go with whatever foundation you're using. So for me, this gives you a little even more even coverage as far as covering up some areas. This one gives you a little bit more of a natural finish, right? So I don't know which one I like the best. I love them all. So I'll show you an example of both. So I'm going to use the translucent powder. I'm using brush number 17. This is our, diffuser brush. So just go in there and I'm just gonna swipe that underneath my eyes and over my eyes. It's gonna set that concealer and give us a nice base for shadow. Or if you weren't wearing shadow, you'd be ready to go. I'm gonna then show you this sample using the HD press powder. Swirl around and you can see it adds a little more color, right? And I'm gonna swirl this around. Sorry, my dog's having a conniption fit about something. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna swirl this around, blend, blend, blend. The name of the brush is diffuser, right? So what is it doing? It's diffusing this powder. These powders are super finely milled, so they're not gonna give you a powder cakey look. And you can see I only swirled in my actual product a little bit, right? And you can do this with either one of the powders, either the translucent or the HD press powder. The press powder can also be used if that's all you want to wear as actual makeup, right? You can totally do just the HD powder. You don't get as much coverage as far as the foundation compared to the powder, but you do get a beautiful finish, right? So now that I'm diffusing that, this brush is really nice. It's super heavy weighted handle, really nice bristles. Okay, so they're stacked here and then here. I have no bristle fallout. These are quality brushes. Again, professional makeup is a huge difference from what you've been using. Trust me, I've been using 1,000 different products my entire life. And I'm just absolutely thrilled that this came into my life and I'm able to share it with you guys and sell it. I absolutely love it. So that is it as far as foundation, concealer, powder. That's all we did today. So that way you guys can break down my videos. They're not going to be as long and drawn out. And by the way, look at these Color Street nails. What is happening? They are beautiful. I am obsessed. Such an easy product. Okay, so anyways, You guys have an awesome day. I will go ahead upload this with some information. And if you need me to color match you, just message me. I'll get out to you. And if you plan on ordering a foundation or a color powder, always do that quiz and send me some pictures so I can help you get the right color, because you may think that you are red undertone or yellow undertone, but you might be the exact opposite. So color match is super important so that you can get a finish that is going to match your whole body, right? We don't want to have two different places, okay? So hope this helps you guys, especially for those who are purchasing the foundation. Also, after you're done, I just want to say this really quick. I'm not done doing my makeup, but then you want to do your setting spray. Setting spray is going to set everything you did, give you a nice dewy finish, and lock that in for 16 hours. I'm not doing that yet just because I'm going to keep going with my makeup for the day. Okay. All right. Everyone have an awesome day. I'll talk to you later.